Bold, sizable, imposing. The Morumbi Stadium, a very warm welcome to you. So, here we go then. Portugal against Uruguay. It's John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary duty, and a warm welcome to you all.
Thanks, John. Hello, everyone. And what an atmosphere we've got in this stadium today. It's all very, very exciting.
João Pereira. Eder. It's Ronaldo, looking to exploit the space. Ronaldo!
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
Gargano. Chip through over the top. Pepe. Ronaldo. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Pepe. Over the top. It's one-on-one. He's bursting forward. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Chance to counter-attack here. That's a clever ball from him. He was well positioned, good defending there. Nani knocks it forward. Ball threaded through. No change in that score, 0-0 it remains. Off he goes. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Morales. Eder plays it to his right. The keeper kicks it a long way. No, flags up, just wandered offside, I think. Eder. Neat ball through the middle. Now there's a chance to counter. Onside. Ronaldo. Play surges forward. This goes for a throw-in. Intercepts the pass. Forlan. Cavani. Plays it into the danger area. Well played, that got them out of trouble. João Moutinho. Eder. Couldn't quite get it through that.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. It's Nani. And he's there to intercept the throw. Morales. Little in the way of subtlety in that tackle. Forward it goes. If anyone's going to break the deadlock, then now would be a good time. Here's Luis Suarez. Fabio Coentrao. Varela. He's looking to play it into the channel. Cuts it out. So, how will they work this one? Ronaldo! No luck there. So, here comes the corner. And the referee has given a goal kick. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Luis Suarez. He's looking to find his front men. Hola. Pereira. Oh, he's having a go. Great save. A good delivery essential here. Knocks it over the top. Cáceres. Looking to carve open the defence. Luis Suarez. Eder. Alvaro Pereira. Well read by Pepe. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Tried to play it through. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo. The whistle signals the end of the first half. So, it's 0-0. Let's hope for a goal or two in the second half. So away we go then for the second half. Ronaldo! A scintillating goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Yeah, there's such a consistency about his movement and his work rate that it's the platform for everything else he does, for all his attacking instincts, and he's just a very tidy goal scorer.
João Moutinho. Played in accurately. He's free through the middle. Good pass through. It's in! Given the time and space he had, he was never likely to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
There's a possibility here for a shot. Portugal have scored. And the goal coming early in the second half.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
Portugal now up by a goal. He's onside. He drills one in. Ronaldo. Cleared away. João Moutinho. Launches it high. It's over the top. Ronaldo. A chance. Varela is adjudged to be offside. Here's Luis Suarez. Eder. Now Ronaldo. Varela. Abel Hernandez. Cavani. Played into space out wide. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Luis Suarez. Pass cut out. A shot. He scores. And how significant could that be for Uruguay? He'd love to play against defenders as charitable as that every week.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
They're back level again.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
He plays it through. Raul Morales. Luis Suarez, who's just made his mark on this match. Portugal have the ball, but they're not making much progress at the moment. Good interception, just what they needed. Where's the defence? He's on his way. He really should have put that away.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Raul Moreles. Eder. Clever ball. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Pereira. Slides it through. Bruno Alves. The ball's out, goal kick. Nani. Spooned forward. There's space on the flank. The danger was there. He dealt with it well. João Moutinho. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. So both sides acutely aware that one mistake could lose them this game. Alvaro Pereira. Abel Hernandez. Full-time whistle within sight.
Well, I feel I've got to praise the shot here because it's not easy to execute those first-time volleys. They usually end up in rosette, John.
Yes, the keeper was certainly tested. It's Ronaldo. He makes his way towards the penalty area. He's delivered all right.
Well, we're sitting here wondering who, if anyone, was going to be able to step up and find a way to goal with the clock running down, and the skipper obliges. It should cement victory in what has been a pretty unpredictable affair.
That was a teasing finish.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
He's got two in this game. He's on a hat-trick. So, could this be the one that settles it? And he's hoping that someone will get on the end of it. Oh, so close!
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Portugal. That's it. The match is over. With only the one goal between the two sides in the end, it's been a close-run thing. I feel it came down to who wanted it more in the end.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire to attack. Nobody can feel let down.
The teams then, Uruguay against Portugal. I'm John Champion, and today's co-commentator is Jim Beglin.
Hi John, hi everyone. I'm really looking forward to this match.
So let's get down to business. Here's Luis Suarez. Eder. One good pass away from creating a chance there.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Ronaldo! Just off target.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in. That will encourage another try, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. The ball goes through. Safe to say that wasn't the best of crosses. A couple of chances in these early exchanges. Hopefully an exciting game in prospect here. Here's Luis Suarez. Portugal somehow escaped damage.
Uruguay seem to be at their most dangerous when you commit attacking numbers up the pitch against them. With their sheer breaking power, they'll hit you hard and fast. So watch this space.
Well played, that got them out of trouble. Both sides deadlocked. Varela. Arevalo. Alvaro Pereira. Rodriguez. Looking to exploit the space. There'll be a throw-in. João Moutinho. Varela. Here's Varela. Eder. Here's Varela. Varela. Chance. That is wayward.
He was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Here's Luis Suarez. Abel Hernandez. Tried to play it through. Here's Luis Suarez. The flag stays down. João Moutinho. Raul Meireles. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Alvaro Pereira. Gaston Ramirez. Plays it into the danger area. A rasping drive. He had the range, but not the accuracy.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
And a much-needed intervention that was too. The score not really a fair reflection of what's been quite an open game. Raul Meireles. Eder. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Raul Meireles. It's Raul Meireles. Eder. Here's Raul Meireles. Off he goes. Down he goes in the box, and the referee has no choice here.
I can understand the frustration from the foul then. They manufactured a good little opportunity there, so it was unfairly stopped.
Can he beat the keeper from the spot and put his team in front? The post in the way. Portugal have scored. They get us underway at 1-0.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
He could be in here. He makes his way towards the penalty area.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chip through over the top. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is awarded a free kick for that foul. Oh, it's a straight red! Godin must now face the long, lonely walk down the tunnel.
Well, I think the message now is thou shalt not enter the box. When you've got pace like that, he's going to get chopped down occasionally.
Let's see what they can do. The opponents need to somehow keep them out here. That had a real sting to it. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Raul Meireles. Nani. Luis Suarez. Sends the ball over the defence. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Half-time is now upon us.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
It's a cagey game, this one. Plenty to fascinate the spectators, though. The score is 1-0. He's going it alone. Play surges forward. That would have been some goal.
Well, he certainly needs no invitation to run in on goal like that. Great strong run, but just wasn't able to apply the finish. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
And a shot here. That was a carbon copy of an earlier miss.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
And he wasn't far off.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
He was well positioned, good defending there. Gaston Ramirez. He's looking to find his front men. Tries to slide it past the defence. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Portugal scoring on the stroke of half-time to give them a 1-0 lead. Nani. Eder. A ball over the top. Beautiful through ball over the top. Arevallo. Gaston Ramirez. Cavani. Just the keeper to beat. Moved away in a fairly no-nonsense fashion. Varela. Portugal still not utilising their bench. The low ball in. Gaston Ramirez. Luis Suarez. Here is Cavani. Good ball right down the middle. He scores!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Eder. João Pereira. Eder knocks it through to the front line. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has teed up this corner. Portugal with a big chance and a big miss. Lumps it long. Played through the middle. Nani! And he'll shoot here. Takes a shot. They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
The ball played through the middle. Drawn his own. Goal! Uruguay! That really was quite remarkable.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
No better way to respond to the manager's call than that.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Uruguay now up by a goal.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Played through the middle. Bursting forward. Back off the post. And it's a really well-taken goal.
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Really quick reactions to the loose ball.
All credit to the attacker there, but you have to ask questions of that defence. What were they doing?
They're back level again.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Wonderful through ball over the top. Raul Morales. The keeper's got it. It's Nani. And now Raul Morales. Through the middle it goes. Pass cut out. The clock counting down. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Ronaldo. Varela. Surely. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Oh, and he'll be disappointed with that. He's been flagged offside. Drive it here.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
He was close to adding to his tally there.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
A scintillating goal.
Well, some contributions can never be underestimated, and there's little danger of it happening in this circumstance either. Time running out, and the uncertainty should be over now with a superbly timed skipper's contribution.
Find some words to do justice to that goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier for Cavani.
There it is, the final whistle. Well, you have to take your hats off to the opponents. They never stopped running, They went after everything, they chased lost causes, and that attitude has earned them 3 points.
Well, how enjoyable was that? I love it when you...
So, here we go then. Uruguay against Portugal. It's John Champion with you today, and alongside me, top analyst Jim Beglin.
Hi John, hi everyone. I'm really looking forward to this match.
João Pereira. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. It was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Adair. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Gargano. Cristiano Ronaldo intercepts the pass. Skillfully hit. He's going after it. Nani, a chance. It's an opportunity. Can he shoot? Another shot. this time.
Oh, this has proven to be a really bright start, but they can improve on their work in and around the opposition's box if they want to turn it into something more beneficial.
Play surges forward. Portugal have started this game in a high-octane fashion.
Yeah, I think they've started in a very positive manner and look hungry for goals, and they'll need to capitalise on such a good spell now before we possibly see a reply from the opposition.
João Pereira. Raul Moreles. Ronaldo. He was well positioned, good defending there. Forlan places into the danger area. Beto is there to clear. Ronaldo. The ball was taken, looking to receive the ball, break could be on. And that's gone straight to the keeper. It's Cavani. Here's Luis Suarez. Tries to slide it past the defence. Goal! Uruguay! How about that? Uruguay in a comfortable position, leading by 1 goal.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. They have to stay focused.
Ah, good interception, just what they needed. It's over the top. The idea was there, execution wasn't. Played in accurately. Over the top, through on his own, Ronaldo. Well, to call that wayward would be being kind.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Forlan. It's through. Cavani has the ball in a wide position. Varela. João Moutinho. Gargano. The ball played down the middle. Luis Suarez. Forward it goes. Cavani. Cáceres. Looking to play on the break. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Luis Suarez is caught offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. Forlan. It's Cavani. Good ball, right down the middle. Neat ball through the middle. The flag stays down. Varela shoots. Off target.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Lifts it over the top. Caught offside that time. Chipped through over the top. He created a great chance there.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Oh, he's won it back straight from the goal kick. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Godin with an uncompromising challenge. Half-time is now upon us.
I honestly don't think they need to change anything in this second half. They just need to believe in themselves, stick to the game plan, and I'm sure they can turn this scoreline round.
Portugal get the second half going. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Cavani. And now it's been played forward. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo. The danger was there, he dealt it well. The ball didn't quite come off, could have been a very different outcome.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Onside, only the keeper to beat, bursting forward. Ball's out, goal kick.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Adair. He's looking to play it into the channel. Cáceres. Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Now there's a chance to counter. He's free through the middle. Can he put it away? He shoots there. It's in! He was never going to decline an invitation like that.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
They kick off with parity restored.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
It's through. Chance. Ronaldo. Portugal have scored. And that completes the comeback. There's the benefit of pinpoint accuracy. Portugal now up by a goal.
Yeah, there's such a consistency about his movement and his work rate that it's the platform for everything else he does, for all his attacking instincts, and he's just a very tidy goal scorer.
Luis Suarez. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Portugal yet to make a substitution here. Abel Hernandez. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Into play it goes for throw. They get it clear. Raul Moreles. There's space on the flank. Goal in sight. In for the rebound. Portugal with a big chance and a big miss. The ball played into space nicely. Aimed at the wing, and it's come through to him. Luis Suarez. That's clever from him. Pepe wins the battle and emerges with the ball.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
This goes for a throw-in. There's plenty of activity down by the touchline. Looks like we're going to get a substitution. He plays it through. Ronaldo. Luis Suarez. Gaston Ramirez. Good interception, just what they needed. Luis Suarez. Nani. Ronaldo. Stuani. Fabio Coentrao with a sliding tackle. Oh, that's a neat escape. And he makes absolutely no mistake.
You know, we may be looking at another classic here, and I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
No doubt about that one. A finish out of the top drawer.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
It's become a real seesaw game, this.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. Offside, good call there by the referee's assistant. And he's still going. Gaston Ramirez. Arevalo did well running onto the ball through, but didn't get enough of it to register a shot. Ronaldo! Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. He was well positioned, good defending there. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Abel Hernandez. Eder. Down the middle it goes. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Full-time whistle within sight. Through into space it goes. And that's been cleared. Adair, who's just made his mark on this match. Slides it through. There's the whistle. The game's finished. Honours even then between these two sides. Neither team able to come up with the winner. But I don't think the two managers will be too displeased with the result here.
I think some of the players are going to be a bit sore after that. There was so much passion and commitment out there. I can't remember anyone shirking.
A very warm welcome to the Allianz Arena in Munich. The teams then, Portugal against Uruguay. I'm John Champion, and covering this game alongside me, someone who certainly knows a thing or two about playing at the top level, it's Jim Begley.
Hello, John. I'm really looking forward to this one. Let's hope it lives up to all our expectations.
Lovely ball through. This goes for a throw-in. João Moutinho plays a low cross in. Raul Meireles. Here's Nani. Shoots. It was a good ball in, but no goal.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
It's Ronaldo. Eder. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. And we've got a goal.
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Uruguay caught cold early on. He's won that physical contest, and with it the ball. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on his way. He's looking to find his front men. Cristiano Ronaldo. Surely a goal. That could have been really special.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
It's Ronaldo. They've scored in the opening 10 minutes of the game to make it 1-0. Portugal with a big chance and a big miss. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's clearly not what he was hoping for. It's Nani. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Here is Cavani. Bumps it long. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Eder. He plays it through. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Forlan. What can Uruguay do here? The ball is with Forlan. Can he now find a finish? Rodriguez. Gaston Ramirez. Here is Cavani. Rodriguez is fouled.
Listen, when you're a goal down, you'll be glad of any free kick situation that presents itself, and this has to be a real chance to draw level.
Oh, and it's off the bar. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. Cavani slides it through, knocks it through, intercepts the pass. João Moutinho. Raul Meireles. It's Ronaldo. Feeds a long ball into space. Bursting forward. He hits it. He went all the way there. Great effort.
Well, they just weren't able to deal with him. You know, he was allowed to go straight through the middle, and I'm sure he'll be a little angry at himself for missing that.
He was close to adding to his tally there.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Rodriguez. The ball threaded through. Cavani. Cuts the ball back to the edge of the area. The quality of the cross is everything in these situations. Luis Suarez. He reacted really quickly there.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Forlan will drive this corner in. A lunge. Oh, a brave attempt.
I just thought it was great effort all round. I mean, he did so well just to get his head on the ball.
Puts it away. And they've come back in style.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
The game restarts with the scores level again.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
He created a great chance there.
And this isn't the first one-on-one with the keeper, and that should have been made to count.
And he wasn't far off.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Adair. Nani knocks it forward. He's playing it through. Varela. Adair. Off he goes. João Moutinho. No luck again, just like last time.
Portugal have been enjoying as good an attacking spell as you could wish for, and yet they've been incredibly wasteful. I mean, they could have wrapped it up by now, and it's not going right for them.
Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. It's Ronaldo. Adair. Ronaldo. There's the end to the first 45. So, nothing to separate the two teams, it stands at one apiece. Away we go again. Lifts it through. Now, surely. Goal! Uruguay! What a start to the second half this is.
Well, I think it takes real confidence and a natural technical ability to be able to do that. I think he made it look so easy, and it was anything but. I would have struggled with that big time.
Pepe gives away a free kick. An interception.
Cavani can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Rodriguez. Knocks it forward. That's not getting through. Pepe plays it long. Gaston Ramirez. Clever ball. On his head. Nicely fed in. Right idea, wrong execution.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was.
Uruguay with a big chance and a big miss. Played in accurately. Trumps it upfield. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, it was a case of good awareness.
Goal! What a game this has turned into.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
It's all square again.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Pepe. João Moutinho. Eder, who's just scored a fine goal. He was well positioned, good defending there. And the referee's assistant has his flag up, that must be for offside.
Oh, it looked like a training ground drill that almost worked a treat, only for that flag to go up. He just went a tad early.
He goes looking for his teammate. Good interception, just what they needed. Forward it goes. Luis Suarez lifts it over the top.
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Surely he's in. Surely he could put it away. It's a fine save. They'll have a chance from this corner. A good delivery essential here. Ronaldo! A real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Luis Suarez, it's through, and now Stuani, he's onside here, Cavani. Beto does what goalkeepers are paid to do. It's Ronaldo, he's free through the middle, he's bursting forward, possibility for a shot. Ronaldo.
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
Ronaldo! Oh, that would have given the home support a true lift. He wasn't far from finding the net again.
Oh, he's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
So, extra time looming. Have either side got it in them to avert that? There it is!
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong personality that has more than likely secured another big win.
A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
A brace of goals for him now. So, could this be the one that settles it? They could be in here. Hits the ball. They've done it! 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. He'd love to play against defenders as charitable as that every week.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier for Cavani.
Surely now this match is over as a contest. Right idea. The referee brings the game to a close. Well, you have to take your hats off to the opponents. They never stopped running. They went after everything. They chased lost causes. And that attitude has earned them 3 points.
I think some of the players are going to be a bit sore after.